Welcome to Casper Curates. I'm your Casper Ritu and we are back with another video. And I wanted to ask you, are you planning for Goa? Haven't you already started packing? And if not, then I'm sure that you are thinking of the budget for this trip. So let me help you with what is it apart from the destination that will help you plan your budget to Goa? It is the mode of transport you choose, the season you visit in, the accommodations you choose, the number of days you plan to stay, and last but not the least, the itinerary. Well, that reminds me of another video which I have recorded for you that covers all the offbeat locations of Goa which are totally unexplored and you will love visiting them. So you'll find that video on the I button here. Well, let's get back to the factors which we mentioned and I will just help you plan your budget. As the mode of transports, I have taken a flight from Mumbai to Goa, which was one way, and a one-way train from Goa to Mumbai. I opted to visit Goa during the rainy season, which is a complete off season for Goa, and I opted to stay in Goa for entire 3 days, 1 day in the north of Goa and 2 days in the south of Goa. I opted to stay in a hotel in Panjim city of the North Goa and I opted to stay in a homestay in Palolem of South Goa. And the itinerary which I have already given you a link of on the I button, which I would want you to go and check. Now let's get to the expenses. My flight from Mumbai to Goa costed me 3,000 rupees. My train from Goa to Mumbai costed me 2,000 rupees. My hotel transfers which I have taken from Goa Miles app, which is a cab service in Goa, and the cheapest one costed me around 3,885 rupees for all the 3 days. My hotels and homestays for these 3 days costed me 4,200 rupees and my meals costed me 1,800 rupees. My scooty rent for the 3 days was 1,300 rupees and the fuel charges goes to 600 for a total, and the only entry fee I paid for was Dona Paula viewpoint, which was 50 rupees per adult, and just a 30 rupees minimal parking fee that I paid at Kola Beach, and that adds up to 80. And the last activity which I did and the only one in South Goa was kayaking, which cost me 400 rupees for half an hour, and that adds up my total to around 17,000. Yes, so if you think you can reduce this budget, yes, of course you can reduce this budget. Rather than taking a one-way flight and a one-way train, you can opt for a two-way train journey which can reduce your cost by 1,000 rupees, but make sure you have few more hours or maybe a day more in hand, because it takes around 10.5 to 11 hours for a distance from Mumbai to Goa. And if you want to reduce it more, you can also opt to stay in domes of the hostels. Those dormitories will cost you way cheaper than the hotels and the homestays in Goa, and you can also cut down the hotel transfers by the Goa Miles app, which I have opted for by choosing an alternate of having a scooty rental right from Madgaon railway station. There are many scooty rental services which will provide you their scooters right from the railway station, but just make sure that you are not excess on baggage. So if you have watched this video so far, then I'm sure you are loving it. So if you have watched this video so far, then I'm sure you're going to subscribe my channel. Please do like the video, leave a comment if you have any queries, drop a place which you think I can visit for the next time when I visit Goa, and do not forget subscribing my channel. With that said, I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye bye.